Hello again, gamers. GamerPauly here with a brand new live plays and chats only on GamerPauly, Twitch, and YouTube. And right now, I have for you Nightmare Frontier, a strategy game developed and published by Ice Code Games, the same developers who did the superb Rogue Waters I reviewed a while back. It was a pirate-themed strategy game, a mixture of turn-based strategy and pirate ship combat. It was a lot of fun, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm actually really looking forward to this. This will be the second game by Ice Code Games I've played. So really looking forward to this. And this one is a horror themed one. The American dream has gone wrong. Behold the first ever tactical extraction looter, where you pit your courage and leadership against fears made manifest. The Dreadvenous. Lead a band of scavenger roughnecks into a devastated boom town of the alternative 1900s. Right. Without any further ado, well, saying that, without any further ado, a couple of things I've forgotten to mention. Again, early access this game is in, so it's not the finished product. So there will be further additions and update to it, and there's a huge roadmap on the Steam store if you want to check out. There's also a free demo. If you like the look of this and think I'm definitely want to have a go on this, there's a free demo on the Steam store. I'm not too sure if it's coming out on consoles or not. I know Rogue Waters did, so there is a chance. Game is also on sale as well, not the Steam summer sale, but just a general sale, 25% off at £12.56. And it's also available in a Buy City by the Sea bundle. Right, enough jibber japper, enough yapping. Let's get on with Nightmare Frontier and see if it's anywhere near as good as Rogue Waters. Select to continue, relaxing, challenging, brutal, nightmarish. Ooh, just go with challenging. Loading. Right, welcome to Nightmare Frontier. This tutorial will guide you through the basics of the game. Even if you're an experienced player, we recommend not skipping it. Plenty of original and exciting mechanics we'd like to introduce. I'm not going to skip it, I'm going to play it. Deploying scavengers. At the beginning of each level, you can deploy up to 3 scavengers. To do so, select the unit and choose where to place them. Scavengers not selected will remain in reserve and can be deployed in later rounds to replace fallen allies. When you're ready, press the fight button to begin. Right, so we've got these two peeps, Cyrus McGraw and Hank Keane, to place down. So we'll place you there, and you there. So looking very similar to games like XCOM, if you've ever played them. Right, can we move? Yeah, we can rotate round with the middle mouse button. We can zoom in and out. Can we drag the screen? No, you just scroll the screen. So 2 wraiths here, and then it says hold F to fight. We'll do that. Turn-based tactical levels. Each level is divided into rounds, and each round consists of 1 turn for the player and 1 for the monsters, called Dread Weavers. During your turn, you can move and attack with all of your scavengers. You win the level by defeating all Dread Weavers. Okay, move. In each round, all units can move a number of cells up to their speed stat. To do so, select the move ability and choose the destination cell. Straightforward enough. So we'll start with Cyrus. We'll start with move, and then we'll move to you. Engage. When a unit is adjacent to an enemy, it becomes engaged in combat and its speed is reduced to 1. However, if all engaging enemies are defeated or move away before the unit acts, it regains its full speed. Attacking. Each scavenger has at least 1 basic attack ability called Shatterhand. To use it, select the ability and then confirm the target by picking a Dreadweaver. The attack deals base damage 1 DMG damage to the Dreadweaver's hit points HP. When its HP drops to 0, the Dreadweaver is defeated. Advancing. When attacking, a scavenger lunges forward by 1 cell to land a hit. struck by the blow, the Dreadweaver staggers back a cell in retreat. So similar to how it was on Rogue Waters, if you remembered the review. You could hit an enemy and it would stagger back and hit another enemy behind it and even fall off the ships or fall off the edge and things like that. It looks like they've incorporated that again. So left alt is inspect. So do we left click or we right click? So we left click gives him a nice punch. Cone shot. The sword off shotgun fires in a cone. Choose the right direction and confirm the target to take the shot. Okie. So shotgun blast. I think we'll move there. Well then we're gonna obviously hit our own man up, which isn't good. Okay. Done a little bit of damage on our own man, which wasn't clever. So that's honk and Cyrus have moved. Hold down F to end the turn. And now we've got fears. Nightmare is a supernatural force that feeds on the fears of men. Each of your scavengers has a specific fear which Nightmare uses against them. Lovely. Nightmare pressure increases by 1 at the end of each turn. Certain Dreadweaver abilities and the defeat of a scavenger can also raise it. When Nightmare pressure reaches a threshold, it further corrupts reality, spawning Dreadweavers and hazards that embody the scavenger's deepest fears. Oh, great. Gun Spider. The deadliest gunslinger in the town ain't even human. Gun Spider sees you, you're getting shot, all of you at once. With all his guns, brace yourself for a bullet storm. Aha! Oh, lovely. Welcome to the chat if you just joined. This is Nightmare Frontier. This is another game by the people that developed Rogue Waters, which is a similar game to this. Right. Oh, fucking hell. They've got another bloody enemy now. Great. Right, so we'll choose you. And he's pretty damaged, this dude. So I'm going to move him back one. Smack you, bump him. So as you can see, similar to Rogue Waters, I've hit him and he's gone back into the barrels. So they get damage from being bumped. Attacks become more deadly when the target has an obstacle behind them. In this case, the Dreadweaver is slammed into the obstacle, taking additional damage, but still moves to one of the tiles behind them. If there was nothing behind them, and it was like an edge or a ship or a cliff or something, like Rogue Waters, they would fall to their death. So you can use that tactic for knocking enemies off. This is telling you again about what I was saying. Units can collide into each other. You can also push a Dreadweaver into another unit, including another scavenger. In that case, both units involved in the collision will take damage. So you have to be careful with this. You can actually damage your own men or women, hitting enemies into your own people. The Dreadweaver is cornered with no way to retreat. Your attack deals extra damage. Overcoming. When a scavenger defeats a Dreadweaver, they gain overcoming. It refreshes their turn, allowing them to strike again. So right, so this dude should be able to hit again. No available targets. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you to there. I'm then going to shotgun blast you both. Don't know if I can move. Yeah, no I can't. Handgun shot. Can I do a handgun shot? So they've both he's earned the overcoming ability again. So we've got this nasty thing. Oh, got another shot. Okay, cool. Didn't realise that. Right, F to end turn. Visually, it looks very nice. Just the same as Rogue Waters did. Rogue Waters was a nice looking game. And now you're going to get... you're not going to get a shotgun blast, so I'm just going to have to punch you. And we've got the overcoming ability, and that's a victory. Well, that was fairly straightforward, that battle. Fairly straightforward. And what have we earned? Broken weapon, nightmare essence, and we're all still alive, thank God. So apart from me shooting my own teammate, we're all still alive at the end of that. Right, into the darkness. The city didn't roll out a welcome mat, just smoke, silence, and that slow crawling dread that sticks to your bones. Can we do anything here, or is this just a path? This looks like this is going to be a path that we can go. We came in with scraps of intel and the word of some silver-tongued snake who swore the ruins were fat with loot. And us, we didn't ask what kind of nightmare was waiting to chew us up. That's where we were supposed to find the fixer, a guy who rode out the cataclysm and figured out how to turn into pocket change. He was meant to hand us a map of the city and walk us into the depths of the nightmare. End of log. Right, district plan. So this is your plan where you can move then. Similar to like some roguelikes. I played a roguelike a little while ago, and it had a similar setup to like this, where you could choose where you wanted to go. On the district map, you lead your scavengers posse by selecting the next raid destinations, hostile streets to plunder, or mysterious locations offering valuable buffs. Map nodes. The map shows all potential paths, helping you chart your raid. Remember, you can only travel between connected locations, and you won't be able to visit all of them. Oh, that makes sense. Points of interest. You can find various points of interest along the way that may provide useful buffs or heal your scavengers. Well, one of them, that dude there, definitely needs healing. So right. Monolith, that's a battle, that's a battle. So I'm guessing hold down left alt. The monolith stands like it's been here forever, smooth, humming, warm to touch. You don't pray to it, but it still answers. Party regeneration, 1 hit point at the start of every turn. So we'll move there then. Party regenerates 1 hit point at the start of every turn. You've acquired a powerful buff. It will support your entire scavenger party for the next 3 tactical levels. Breakthroughs. Some streets are blocked by dreadweavers, monsters spawned by the nightmare. Before choosing your route, check the node's tooltip to see the loot you'll earn if you manage to defeat them. Okay, got to remember the tooltip. So we can hold down this. It's going to tell us about all. So the first one is the air's too still. Then shapes twitch where no shape should be. Guns up, your nightmare didn't wait for the sundown. You get a pocket knife for the one on the left. One in the middle says the same thing, but you get Mustang boots. One on the far right, you earn dynamite. So we can gain a pocket knife, Mustang boots, or dynamite. Well, I like the sound of the dynamite. So we'll go there. Loading was a little bit quicker. You can switch between your scavengers at any time during your turn. Use this knowledge to better plan the order of your actions and maximize your overcomings. Unichrome. Oh, lovely. Swift and deadly. It can pierce 2 scavengers in a line with its pointed spear. So basically don't stand in a line then, basically. If you dare leave him alone, he calmly prepares a deadly riposte, ready to parry and punish the next melee fool who dares approach. It looks like we need to try and hit him from a distance then. Great. Bloody great. So I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you there. This is 2 out of 3, but we haven't got 3, have we? So we'll have to make the best of it. Undo. Here is a major advantage. If you're not satisfied with the result of an action or simply make a mistake, you can use the undo function to reverse your last move all the way back to the start of the turn. So R is undo. So if I said I wanted to move there, then I can then go no, undo, and there you go, I'm back to where I was, so that's very, very, very handy. Shotgun blast. There you go. Take them out. Handgun shot. With a revolver equipped, you can shoot Dreamweavers. Dreamweaver. Dreadweaver, sorry. Just choose the indicated ability and pick your target. I was thinking of Wayne's World. Right, that's about all we can do. So if I had two men here, this tosspot, the unicorn, could have probably thrown his sword, his spear, sorry, down there, hit the boat. Enemy turn. Great. Fucking great. Right, have we got any shotgun blast? Yes, we have. I need to try and get round here with you. Won't get round there with you then. So, handgun, take care of you. He's got overcoming. Can I now move him? No, I can't move him. So he's got a buff though of the 1 hit point. Bite of beans. Heal yourself or an adjacent ally for 1 hit point. Very limited amount of moves. He can't really move much. Oh, I'm gonna use the shotgun blast on you, and I'm gonna move out the way to there. Fingers crossed. Done subtle damage to him. Flipping out. Oh great, now I'm in a fucking line. Yep, shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. That was a big fucking shitty mistake. Great. I was warned that he hits in a line, wasn't I? I can't undo that, so bollocks. Can I punch him against the back? Yes, I can. Punch him against the back. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Yeah, you can't undo something when they're dead, sadly, so you can't undo something when they're dead. Taking care of the tough guy. There you go. So we've literally gone through it by the skin of my teeth, and we've lost poor old Cyrus through a bit of stupidity. There you go. I was warned, obviously, about the spear from the Unicron hitting your scavengers in a row, and obviously I completely forgot. He wasn't on he wasn't on much health. But there you go. You learn. It's a learning experience. You've acquired a new item. Equip it to a chosen scavenger from the inventory screen. Random unit plus 3 HP. Can we actually? So we can. Items. Don't want to throw it away. I want to equip it. How do I equip it? So is he back then? Is this guy back? He's just... I think he's back. Hank Keen plus 3 HP. First contact, party plus 1 survivor. Oh, that's handy. We got a new guy. The allies where our god's damned fixer should have shown. Trouble came first. Still breathing for now. Looks like we're going to get a new party member. Wendigo. Holy shit. The terrifying Wendigo is fast, tough, and disturbingly hard to kill. It licks its wounds like nothing happened. Worse yet, it can slice through 3 scavengers at once with a furious claw sweep. Better run, you don't stand a chance. Well, thank you so fucking much. Nightmare buffs. Nightmares can also modify Dreamweavers. Saying Dreamweaver again. Dreadweaver. Dread. You're not watching fucking Wayne's World. Dreadweaver ability in various ways. You can examine these changes in the top menu. Beware the most powerful combinations. Run. A lone scavenger needs your help. This is a special level where you don't need to defeat all Dreadweavers. Your goal is to guide the scavenger and travel to the marked area to escape safely. Right, okie. So there's the Wendigo. Rifle shot. The rifle allows taking down Dreadweavers with extremely precise shots. Rescue the survivor by leading him to the extraction area or by killing all monsters. Rifle shot or punch. Oh, nice. Pretty powerful. Honk Keen needs to stay alive. Hopefully he will. Oh, fuck. So there you go. See, the Unicron has used the spear and he's hit me into his own enemy, causing him damage. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. There you go. That's a pretty short and sweet one. That's all we needed to do was get that guy out. So he's going to now join us. I think it would have been pretty tough to have killed all three of them with just one. Well, technically two. But new objective: extract the fixer. Press tab. So, are we going to be able to rejuvenate this guy at all? I don't know if we're going to be able to bring him back from the dead or anything, are we? I'm wondering if we can bring him back from the dead. It doesn't look like it. We got a save or anything? No, there's no save. It must be auto save then. Poor bastard we dragged out of that alley looked like a man who bet big and lost ugly. Shaking, stinking, holding on to nothing but nerves and fumes. We bunked down in some half-collapsed wreck, quiet enough to matter. He caught his breath, spat blood, and slapped down a map. Faded and torn, barely holding together, map showed the city, or what's left of it. A sprawl swallowed by the goddamn nightmare. Let's view the map. Welcome to the stream. If you just joined, this is Nightmare Frontier, a new game by the developers of Rogue Waters. Always back. We've got the guy back, and with Nightmare Essence, we've got Dynamite, the hunting rifle, and we've got a new record of current raid 6, longest raid 6. So continue. Assessment of the situation. Situation didn't look good. City was torn to hell by a cataclysm none of us rightly understood. Some called it God's wrath, others blamed savage witchery. Either way, it cracked something open, let loose a force that fed on fear and hauled Nightmare out into the daylight. Basically, the shit's hit the fan. We didn't come looking for meaning, we came for loot. Had our greedy eyes, yeah, there's a lot of greedy people about, had our greedy eyes set on the docks. Word was, ships full of loot just sat there, fat and ripe, waiting on some desperate to snatch it. Getting there, damn near impossible. That damnable Nightmare was thick as molasses, twisting the world like a preacher's fever dream, crawling with a whole damned army of hell's own bastards. Had to learn how this nightmare ticked, get our hands on gear that wouldn't fail us. The fixer we saved set us up with a half-mad tinkerer who'd been stuck in the city since the nightmare hit. Looked nuts, talked worse, said he could rig up our gear with scrap. Probably bullshit, but we're desperate. Even rust was worth the risk if it gave us the edge. End log. City map. This is the map of the city overtaken by the nightmare. Here you can choose which district to scavenge next. Each successful raid grants additional rewards in the form of resources and items. Alright. Get some parts, next objective. So equipment. Here you can equip your scavengers with items extracted from the city raids. Remember, items only extracted if you finish the raid by escaping to the hub. Upgrades and salvages. You can upgrade weapons and items to grant them new abilities and boost their stats. Unwanted items can also be salvaged into parts. Cool. So that's our new guy then. Windscope Wex. He's the rifle guy. And he's got a bit of dynamite as well. Oh, kidney beans. Oh yeah, get some food. So that's the guy we lost on one of the missions, but he's back now. So it looks like they don't stay dead forever then, by the looks of it. Quarters. Here you can reorganize your scavengers and decide who will join on the next raid. So you can rest them then if you want to, like that. If you don't want to take them all with you, you can rest them. Tutorials, you can go over any tutorials, so you might want to remind yourself over something. And glossary is your items and your buffs. Right, and what's this next one? Oh, that's quarters difficulty. So you can change your difficulty then if you're finding the game too hard. On this screen you can adjust the game's challenge level. It affects the difficulty and complexity of the Dread Weaver's pool. So if you wanted to make it easier, you can put it on relaxing. If you're thinking the game's too easy, you can bump it up, but I don't think the game's too easy. It's just about right. So some of the districts are locked with a little padlock. Industrial. So we've only got one. We've got the slums. So we'll have a look at the slums, and soon I'll be doing some summing up and giving my final opinion. I think I'll play through this one and then give my final opinion on what I think of Nightmare Frontier. Yeah, I've done 28 minutes, so I'll do this area, and then it'll be wrap up time. Breakthrough, more dynamite, kidney beans, Mustang boots. What the hell is that? The shimmer. Breakthrough. Go to the middle one, and we'll make a decision about where we're gonna go next. And now we've got a new thing, anomaly. Anomaly reminds me of anomaly hunting games. Sometimes strange anomalies appear on the streets. They contain highly concentrated nightmare that can be gathered as a resource. It also grants a special ability that can aid scavengers in their darkest hour. So it's worth collecting them then, basically. Move here to collect. So gun spider, got a couple of gun spiders. Got a Wendigo. They're bloody tough. They are. They're very, very tough. Put you there. You there. And then I'll put the rifle guy there. Hopefully he can move around there, otherwise he's screwed. Right, start mission. So if we go and punch one of these, not only will we get knockback damage, but that one will slam into the back. So there you go, nice little tactic. Then we can come in with a double shotgun blast. Oh, getting an extra hit. Oh, nice, very nice, very, very nice. Right, let you. And we'll move out of the way of that fucker. Yeah, we'll move out of the way of that nasty bastard. That worked out quite well. Yeah, they look fucking nasty. I do not want to get in there. Oh, bloody hell. That rifle does a hell of a lot of damage. I love some of that. Very nice. Very nice. Cyrus McGraw. Oh, well, we lost it. I lost the essence. Ah. Okay, hopefully he doesn't come here and slams on into windscope, but that's a chance we'll have to take. Shotgun blast. Bye bye. How'd you like them Wendigos? I did get the essence then. Cool, cool. Losing. We haven't yet, touch wood. GamerPauly touching his desk. Don't worry if you lose. Being defeated is part of the experience. Losing a raid will result in losing all the items you have gathered. Oh, that sucks. You'll keep all the scavengers you've rescued along the way, and you'll be able to assemble your next raid. Right. Burning Shimmer. It burns going in and worse coming out. Oh, sounds like a bad curry. But what walks out is something fierce, quicker, meaner, lit from within, like a fuse about to blow. Party +1 range damage. Or we've got that one, pocket knife. We'll go there. Oh, it wasn't a fight then. Alright, cool. Fair enough. Lost Soul. Ooh, we've got another party member. Alone, half gone, half there, eyes wide. Sounds like me in the morning. Half there, eyes wide, voice hoarse. They called out. I was reading that. They called out and something answered. You just got there first. Fucking hell! Jesus. So, long rifle Lou. Jesus Christ. Enough enemies. Why can't I place the... it won't let me put the windscope wet guy down. Oh, fair enough. Melee, range, damage, and armor. Remember, units can deal 2 types of damage: melee and range. Melee damage can be blocked by armor, while range damage bypasses it and directly reduces hit points. Armor reduces melee damage but has no effect on range damage. Armor also does not protect against damage from status effects like bleeding or environmental sources like being pushed into obstacles. Okie dokie. But I think try and make a run for it as much as possible. Actually, I'll go there and try. That is a seriously powerful fucking rifle. Seriously powerful. Oh my god, that's powerful. And then we'll move there. That's about the best we can do on that one, I think. Considering. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, great. You little fucker. And now we can call in this dude then. Now we've lost one. Ah, because you're only allowed 3, aren't you? Take care of you. Fuck's sake, I didn't mean to do that. Right. See how we get on. We're gonna get out, so there you go. Two fucking enemies down. Great. Sore bones. This mad surgeon Stitch from Battlefield Nightmares swings to cause bleeding and buffs fellow Dreadweavers with whatever foul miracle is in his syringes. What horrors lie in that clanking, leaking backpack you don't want to know? We should have done it, surely. Surely we've done it. We've rescued the guy. We've lost 2, but as it's shown, they come back after a while. So, what do we use these nightmare essences for? I assume we must use them for something. Oh, great. This is huge. Right, I may not be doing all of this, sadly. I may not have the time, but this is humongous. Scavengers. So that was a pretty tough little mission. Ransacked pharmacy, the monolith, party burning immunity, plus nightmare pressure. We don't want to fucking go that way, do we? Very long path ahead. Yeah, I wasn't kind of expecting it to be this long. Hopefully, I've got some checkpoints. I don't think I've got time for all of this today, sadly. But the game's been a lot of fun. It's been very similar to Rogue Waters in some ways, but also different in others. I like the whole nightmare thing, where it puts pressure on you. If you lose one of your scavengers, the game gets tougher. The enemies get harder. obviously the nightmare kicks in. I like the idea of that. It's got some unique ideas. What's that? 2 combats. Left control. So we've got another fight then, but we're down to 2 men by the looks of it. Holy shit. Great. We've got 2 long rifle guys, and that's all we've got. That is seriously unfair. Oh well, gonna make the best of it, I suppose. Well, fingers crossed. Great, and he's fucking healing. Holy shit. Holy shitballs. Fucking hell, he's barely going to do any damage on this dude. I think we're going to lose this one, sadly. I think this is going to be game over. I don't think we're gonna survive this one. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna survive this one, to be fair. Defeat. Raid failed. You won't lose any items this time, but from now on, failure means losing everything. Remember, city streets go on forever. It's up to you when to extract. Find safe passages, yellow icon, to end the raid and return to the base. I didn't know that. With all your loot and resources. The grace period is over. You're on your own now. So this is basically suck it up and get on with it. So they are never ending then. Basically, you got to extract yourself. We'll have one more quick look at these. So there you go, safe passage. These are the ones you've got to get to, and then you can extract and go back to your main base. Right, I didn't know that. I wasn't aware. Of that. Fireproof boots. Go that way. So this is getting a lot tougher. Hank, Honk. Hank, it is Hank, but it's Honk. Right, that one we should be able to slam back. Right, should have used that, shouldn't I? Okay, that's taken care of. You mean already used? Slamming back into that. Okay, it's pretty much dead him. Need to go and collect that if we can. Do with that. Now I've lost the fucking anomaly. Bollocks. So that's finished him off. I wanted that anomaly, now I've lost it now. How do I get his ammo back? That'll slam him back one. Oh, it's worth it. Did a bit of damage on my own man, but what the hell. I now got fireproof boots. What the hell. So I'm going to put the fireproof boots on you. Where's the dynamite gone? I didn't use the flipping dynamite, did I? Seriously. You meant to put the bleed dynamite in there, in the pocket item. I didn't flipping use it. That would have really helped for those fights. Never mind. Would have really helped for those tricky fights. So this dude is Cricket Jet, and he's got a chopper. He's got a big chopper. He wants us to show everyone his big chopper. Hank Keen, brawler. So you only have 3 people on the fight. Abilities. Equip items grant various traits and abilities. Most abilities consume actions, and some are limited by cooldowns or uses per level. Check their tooltip for full details. Chop. The chopper delivers higher base damage, but it doesn't knock back dread weavers. Okay, so it's going to do more damage, but it's not going to knock them back. So I'm just wondering. I use the eat the beans. Can we go there? No, we can't go there. Whoa! Nice bit of damage. Now we're going to finish you off with a rifle blast. No, let's not go there, because then it will do a ricochet on him. Right, the Wendigo is going to get one of these, which is unfortunate. Oh fucking hell, there's a gun spider as well. Shit. Oh fuck. Holy fuck balls. Right, we've got to try and get out of this dude. Got to try and get out. Right, that's the Wendigos taken care of. This is not an easy game. This is a very, very challenging game. But at least you've got the option of putting the difficulty down if you want to. So I like that. You can put the difficulty down before you start the mission. Oh, great. Taking care of you. Can we extract? Yes, we can. That was close. Lost two of our guys, but fucking hell. That was really close. So how do you do the difficulty then? Can't remember how it said to do the difficulty. You can abandon raid. Oh, great. Fucking great. Might be a tough one. This might be a tough one. Oh, great. Oh, great. Fucking great. Nice! Nice! Double hit. Spawned a fucking wraith thing. Right, I just exposed myself now. Fucking great. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, great. Well, if we survive this, this will be pure fluke, I think. I haven't got much confidence that we're gonna survive this. Oh, bloody hell! I think I might need to tone the difficulty down on this one. Yeah, I might need to drop it down a bit till I get a bit more used to the game. So we've got a safe passage, or we've got a random unit hill. Well, I might cop out on this one. I might actually cop out on this one, I think. It's quiet here, too quiet, no pool, no whispers, just still air and open space. If there's a way out, this might be it. Return to city map. So I'm going to quit while I'm not ahead. There you go. Keep all the stuff. All the parties all rejuvenated, back to full health. We've scrounged up enough parts to juice up our gear. That fix a newt jab. We started calling the doc, offered up one of his rusted pieces for research. We didn't have much choice, but hell, beggars can't be choosers. Gain Mustang boots, gain survival backpack, or gain dynamite. I think I'll have the backpack. Weren't nothing left to do but tinker with the bloody thing and see if we could squeeze any real bite out of all that busted stuff. Get some parts. Objective completed. Upgrade one of the items. Mustang boots, survival backpack. No objective. So how do I upgrade? Upgrade. Upgrade the kidney beans. Cool. Upgrade the dynamite as well. Yeah, why not? Upgrade the dynamite. Cool, why not? Looks like I can give everyone a flipping dynamite. Actually, I'll take the backpack off of you. I'll give it to Hank. Then I can give Hank dynamite as well, can't I? And they're nicely kitted out then. Everyone's got some cool stuff. A few fixes and this old junk got a serious boost. Time to sort this shit out and figure out what the hell is going on. We were brawling with beasts that, as far as we could tell, were drawn straight to a man's deepest fear, like they'd been hammered together in the darkest corners of the soul just to come knocking. One poor bastard got kicked by a horse as a kid. Now he's staring down a damn two-legged unicorn with murder in his eyes. Cruel, twisted poetry, that. Can't say exactly when we started calling them Dreadweavers. Name just stuck, cold, quiet, and dead on true. The doc spun us some damn yarn about a weird substance, nightmare essence. That's the name that's the name they gave it. It's meant to be the name he gave it. Well, you've got to start somewhere, so we figured we'd grab some of that crap and see what's worth the fuss. To stack the odds in our favour, we widened the search into the industrial district where the nightmare hadn't sunk its claws into the end of log. So the next objective is to collect the nightmare essence, but I'm gonna leave it here for now. So right, ooh. So they're not dead then, these two. I thought they were dead. We've got them back at the home base. Okay, the difficulty you can change from the map then. You can't change the difficulty while you're actually on the mission, which is fair enough. Right, to sum up, Nightmare Frontier, another fantastic strategy game from the makers of Rogue Waters, Ice Code Games. I thoroughly enjoyed Rogue Waters, the pirate-themed strategy and tactical game. They've added some new mechanics into this. I like the nightmare thing, where if you lose a scavenger or you know, you get hit by a nightmare creature or something, the game gets tougher and you have to regroup and try again. I also like it that you can go back to the map and change your difficulty setting as well if you're finding the game a little bit too hard. This one is in early access, unlike Rogue Waters, which I think is out of early access now. So they're going to be adding a lot more to this over time. This isn't the finished product. In Q3 of 2025, they have got coming loads of stuff, upgrades and all sorts of things, improvements. In Q4, they've got even more, and the game is still carrying on to Q1 2026. So this looks like it's going to be in early access for quite a long time, at least till next year. It's not going to be out of early access until next year by the looks of it. If you've liked the look of the game, there is a free demo on the Steam store for you to check this out. So by all means, download the demo and let me know what you think of it. I'm interested in your thoughts. If you really love the game and you want to play it, and you're not that fussed about the demo, you just want to get it, you can. It's 25% off at the minute on the Steam store, £12.56, down from £16.75. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed this. As I said, I really enjoyed Rogue Waters. I like the horror theme of this as well, with the monsters and the nightmare and stuff like that. I hope there's a lot more to the game. I think there is. I think there's a lot more hidden away that we haven't got round to seeing, because I've only played, about 40-50 minutes of this. So I think I've barely touched on the surface of what this game's to offer. This is just literally a small, brief slice, I think, of what the game has to show us. I think there's going to be so much more. I'm definitely up for streaming this again and playing this again. I need to go back to Rogue Waters actually and have another go on that. So I thoroughly enjoyed Rogue Waters. Right, thank you to Ice Code Games for the free review key for this. And before I forget, I need to give it a rating, don't I? So GamerPauly says, get your money out. Highly recommended if you like strategy games. Whether you play Rogue Waters or not, it doesn't really matter. If you're unsure and you want to give it a go, check out the demo on the Steam store. If you're not too sure whether you like it or not, the demo won't cost you anything. If you play the demo and think, I like this, then it's £12.56 on the Steam store to purchase. As I said, the game is in early access, and it looks like it's going on till sometime into 2026. So they've got lots of updates, improvements, fixes, and God knows what they've got planned for it. You can find out about what's going on by visiting the Steam store for this game and scrolling down to the bottom, and you'll see the early access roadmap where it'll tell you all about what's coming. Right, thank you to you guys in the chat. I appreciate your support. Thank you once again to Ice Code Games for the free review key. I'm GamerPauly. I'm signing off now. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time.